This is the most difficult Demon Slayer game on Roblox, and I have access to it. This is the only Demon Slayer game I know that has a serious final selection and permanent death, and has player-hosted events. You'll even have the chance to become Hashira or one of the upper moons. I have full access to the game, and I'll show you everything. This is gonna be interesting. You progress in Spider Lily by doing quests and killing demons or slayers, and what you gain is combat experience, which unlocks your breathing abilities and flash steps. But you also get this hidden stat that's called Battle Spirit, which you can use to get See-Through World and Slayer Mark. The game has a big skill tree with 3 different branches: Resolve, Weapon, and Breath. You begin with a set amount of stats and you distribute them in these branches. But remember that if you invest it into one branch, you might get locked out of the other branches. There will be world events where you fight overpowered demons that spawn, and permadeath events where you can lose all your progress, so be aware. There will be bounty boards where you have to fight bosses, for example, and exile the player slayers, but also very calm jobs where you chop down trees and fish. There will be secret quest lines hidden throughout the map, which if you find them will reward you with rare character enhancements. You'll also be able to team up your friend as a rival where you will be sparring against each other. Not only that, we have mountain training like what Tanjiro did with Urodaki in those mountains, but also very basic training like push-ups, sit-ups in order to get combat experience. There will also be game modes like the Susumi Mansion Survival, where you don't have any ways to fight back against the player demons who chase you down and you have to survive. That's one game mode that's still in the works. And Reputation. You get reputation from doing quests, which is what actually allows you to rank up. And there's also breathing experience, which you can also level up in the game, which allows you to breathe faster. So the 3 things you can become are Demon Slayer, Demons, and Hybrids. And while you are these, you can also become Hashira and Upper Moons. All the breathing styles in the game are sun breathing, flower breathing, mist breathing, water breathing, insect breathing, beast breathing, wind breathing, sound breathing, flame breathing, moon breathing, serpent breathing, love breathing, and finally stone breathing. And for the demons, the blood demon arcs are currently being reworked, but they will add every BDA in the future. And as a slayer, you'll also get the red Nichiren, a Nichiren that will stop the demons from healing. And not just that, you can get the dual Nichirens, the insect Nichirens, the sound cleavers, the beast Nichiren, and the serpent Nichiren. And as a demon, you currently get claws, Soryu, and the Barrel style. You may notice that the demons don't have as much as slayers, but the game's in development, so don't worry, demon enjoyers. And now the combat. You will be able to parry, block, dodge, combat extend, flash step, and if you're a demon, you'll be able to quick heal during combat using the blood heal ability. You gain posture if attacks hit you while you're blocking. You get back posture if you parry. It's very similar to Deep Woken if you played it. Slayers have their own healing ability as well, called recovery breathing, where you heal as you breathe. While you're about to die, you get quick time event where you have to succeed or die. You'll be able to clash against other players, and if you're a demon, you can eat Morichi bodies, which will give you more nutrition, but it will make you drunk. You'll also be able to wall run, vault, and climb in the game. But that's enough with the basics. By using See-Through World, it makes parrying way easier and allows you to use way more of your abilities. Demons have no downsides while using See-Through World, but if you're a slayer, you're gonna constantly get fatigued if you activate it. Slayer Mark is a secret ability that you'll be able to get, but we will have 0 information on it. Certain breathings like love breathing, stone breathing, and serpent breathing will require you to become a Hashira in the game. You will potentially in the future get an ultimate move with your breathing styles, and if you're a hybrid, you'll get access to both the blood heal ability and be able to use the breathing styles, and on top of that, you'll just do flat out do increased damage. damage. You can completely customize your own character from hairstyles, facial features, clothing, and you name it. You can get cosmetic items like a cosmetable Hayori and Nichiren to your taste. Earring, masks, and demons will get the same things. Also, I forgot to mention that you have to spin for the clans in the game, and certain clans will have abilities and cosmetic things like unique eyes and hairs like Kamaro. You will also get your own personal unique crow that you can customize. They will follow you and give you quests. If you have the Ubayashiki clan, you'll be able to control other people's crows and see through them and talk to them. For the demons, you'll be able to choose between using a blood demon art and going a full fist only, where you'll have to trade all the abilities for pure M1s. If you want access to the game, there are 4 ways you can do it. First is the final selection. The owner will host the final selection and you will compete against other players in the Wisteria Forest. You'll have to get a demon horn before sunrise and not die against other players or demons. If you don't die and get a demon horn, you'll get access to the game and will be able to invite a friend if you want. The second way to enter is through a one-time Patreon purchase. Join the Discord for more information, and the third way to enter is by getting a recommendation from a player who's already in-game. And occasionally the owner will host some goofy events. For example, the first person who completes the cart ride into I Spice gets access. The game is currently closed to community and has no release date, but might become paid access in the future. But all of this can change. You can still get access. Closed community does not mean you can't get access. I just hopped into the game and this is how it looks. These are my sound cleavers, and as you can see by these abilities, I use sound breathing. I have the first, second, and third forms, and this is the Hayori I have. As you can see, you can put on random cosmetics like the cape, lantern, and earrings. This is also the inventory system. As you can see, there's lots of things in here. If you go right, you can see the character tab, and also this game has a crafting system. As you can see by me putting 4 flowers into the slots, and that's the UI for now. If you kill these civilians as a slayer, you lose reputation, and this guy is pretty tanky for being a civilian, but if you look closely, I lost like 3% of my reputation. This is a quest. The farmer wants me to pick up all this week for him, and you'll get paid in yen if you do any quest. And this is how you actually customize your Hayori, and you can really use the color wheel to make it look like however you want. There's also a gradient and pattern tool. Pretty cool. You have to pay yen every time though. You can also customize your Nichiren from the handle to the wrap to the actual blade and make your Nichiren look any way you want. I turned it pink and black, as you can see. You can also spawn the NPC slayers to get combat experience or just improve his skills. So I'm getting whooped, but I ended up fat fingering the Hayori button. So I put on the Hayori mid-fight and got cooked. These are the clothing that demons have to wear. As you can see, these are just all demon clothing and all that kind of stuff. And we're in the cave, and once again the game's still in development, so they still haven't mapped everything out. And these are actually the demons you'll have to kill for battle experience and leveling up. This is actually the entire skill tree. You can see everything down to every ability, this is where you unlock everything basically. And as you can see, there's so much stuff that you have to unlock. You have to unlock by putting your stats into the character tab actually, and then unlocking everything that's in that entire area, if that makes any sense. And that's all for Spider Lily. Thank you very much.
Realize Julian just got the wet little tickets back down at them avenues, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with me, then you never knew. Jit my not all the twos, finna act like snap a gap, but like if you look into it, you know what I'm saying?